Hello, good morning. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Am I
Magandang
sound
umaga.
okay?
magandang umaga.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? I'd like to welcome you all to today's webinar. Whether you found us on LinkedIn or you're one of my contacts or my cohorts in my MBA, hi guys. I'm so happy that you are here with us today. We have a lot of great ideas to share with you. So I'm really excited that you're here with us. So my name is Chini Nepomuceno Concepcion, and I'm from LeadMaker. I've been a businesswoman since 2016, own and operate branches of the gym chain Anytime Fitness here in the Philippines and in Indonesia. And though I started that company in 2016, it wasn't until 2018 that I got our lead generation strategy right. So I wasted so much time doing weak and inefficient methods, and my poor team, they were just struggling. And when we finally found the lead generation system that was perfect for our needs, that's what skyrocketed the business, and that's what helped us expand our business into Indonesia. We used those same strategies in Indonesia as well. It helped us survive the pandemic, and so I can attest that these strategies, they work. And so and yet, having discovered that, it left me feeling both excited and frustrated, because why didn't anyone tell me about these lead generation strategies before? I felt like I really wasted so much time and energy. So last year, Mark and Lance, who you'll meet on our webinar today, they invited me to partner with them in LeadMaker, and I jumped at the chance. I want to give other business owners the opportunity to supercharge your business through effective lead generation also. I mean, I don't want you to waste time and effort the way I did. So today you'll be learning about what those lead generation strategies are. And I'm so excited for how these can impact your business this 2025.
Right. I love
Good
it.
morning.
Yeah, let's go. We're
Let's
ready.
do it.
Jeannie, you wanna bring us in? You wanna give us a little intro?
Yeah, so I just want to talk about our company a bit. So we are LeadMaker, and Lance, who the handsome guy over there with the silver fox look, he's he started our company in 2011, and he's based here in Manila, out of Taguig. He's American, married to a Filipina, happily retired here in the Philippines, Filipino at heart, and so we serve both the Philippines and the global market, anywhere in the world, right? And we have clients all over, right? We don't sleep. Our team doesn't sleep. So we're everywhere: US, UK, Australia, and we've impacted so many industries already. So we have expertise in large scale brands, including, yeah, Hewlett Packard, let me not mess this up, Keller Williams, Anytime Fitness,
Way.
Transformative, and Vistaland. And I think I'm happy to share with you guys how LeadMaker has directly impacted specifically one of my gyms. We'll show that to you later. So we really are going to show you things that I use in my business.
Yeah.
So this is ano, guaranteed as far as we can guarantee. We also offer marketing services that are focused on driving high intent sales leads for sales team to close. So what we do for you is we serve you the hot leads. No more cold calling, no more wasting your time on the closed doors. What we will are able to give you are those that are really interested to avail of your products and services.
Right on. We're going to turbocharge your business in 2025. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mark, lead us off. Let's get started and let's walk them through what tools and strategies we can help them with here in the Philippines.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to talk about kind of push. We'd like to call it push and pull factors. So push is all about your kind of outreach of you going to your target market, figuratively knocking on their door and saying, "Hey, this is what I've got." And then on the other end of that, the other end of the spectrum is about incoming, right? We want people knocking on your door when they're searching for your particular service or product. We want them to be finding you, so you can be found. So that's the two kind of ways that we like to do this. So jumping in, if you've ever jumped on any of our webinars before or spoke with us, you know we love LinkedIn, and that's the reason. The reason is it's just so direct. You know, you don't have to deal with maybe like secretaries or gatekeepers, you know, when you're calling or any of that. You're going direct to the person who is a decision maker. And that's because there's advanced filters on LinkedIn. And when we do campaigns, we're literally using the filters from LinkedIn to target all different kind of segmentation. So their job titles, their industries, whatever it is. And we've got a page, we'll show you some of those. But just to give you a bit of scale here, worldwide, there's over 1 billion members on LinkedIn. So if you're international, guys, you've got a huge audience to get to. If you target specifically Asia, well, there's 301 million members. And if you're only local, don't worry, there's 16 million members on LinkedIn, and that's growing. It's growing pretty fast.
Yeah, in fact, Mark, when I first started here in the Philippines, just a few years ago, there were 5 million active LinkedIn profiles, and now it's over 16.5 million, and it's growing by something like 3 million every year.
3 million, yeah.
It's crazy. The Philippines is one of the fastest growing markets in the world for LinkedIn. So if you're not using LinkedIn right now for your business, you need to pay attention to this, because this has the potential to absolutely explode your business. Whatever type of business you have, this is the opportunity for you to really dig in and grow with the new technology. We're going to talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, here's some stats, particularly for LinkedIn Philippines. So that last stat is what Lance just mentioned. So 3 million new users per year on Philippines LinkedIn. It's just growing, right? There's 5,000 CEOs. There's actually more CEOs, but with a minimum of 50 employees or more, there's 5,000 CEOs of all different businesses across all different industries. And then there's over 15,000 HR directors and managers, you know, and then even 10,000 like procurement and purchaser roles. So depending who you're going after and who's your target market, they're all there. They're all on LinkedIn. So it's a perfect kind of ground to find your new customers. And just to give you an idea of how you can actually segment the market on LinkedIn, these are all available to you. These are all the filters that are on LinkedIn. So I'm obviously not going to read them all, but you can see how you can, in the middle there, you can go by geography, and you get very specific. You don't have to say like Philippines. You can be specific and say in like Cebu or wherever specifically you want to target, and like languages and people in certain groups from different schools. On the left there, you can see like companies and like company headcount. So you can choose on like the size of businesses. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. Even like you can choose how long somebody's been in a certain industry. There's all sorts of ways that you can filter your target market.
Even like Mark, you know, like a lot of our clients here in the Philippines, let's say they're a call center or you're a BPO. Okay, let's say you work for a BPO or you're the owner of a BPO, and you want to find clients in the US or in Europe or Australia that you can be their outsourced partner, right? So it's real easy. On LinkedIn, we can build and target those other decision makers in those companies. Maybe they're a manufacturing company, maybe they're an accounting firm, and you want to take over, you want to be their back end of their accounting systems, their billing, collections, receivables, and that sort of thing. You can find all those types of companies right here on LinkedIn, just looking at the searches right here. And we do this every single day. Obviously, you know, we can customize something for you if you want to have a private meeting with us at some point. We can kind of walk you through this a little bit more in detail. We don't have a lot of time to give you all the nuts and bolts through a little webinar, but you can understand the power of this. It's really great for expanding your company.
Yeah, definitely. And look, when we do it, and this is how we would suggest you do it, is these kind of 5 points, right? It all starts from your profile. That's what people are going to interact with. It's a bit like your resume or maybe even your dating profile. Like it's what people see, right? It's what people make that decision on. So having stories on there, having your branding, having a good professional photo, all of that's really important. And you want to do that before you do anything else. Then, of course, we want to get to filtering your target market. And that's exactly what we were just showing you, all those filters. you know, when you see 1 billion users, you've got to bring that down. You can't talk to everyone. So you've got to bring that down to exactly who you want to talk to. And then, of course, it's a case of actually connecting with them. You know, you can send your connection requests, and that's where it's really important to have the good profile, because people are going to make that quick judgment on you. And then once they do connect with you, it's time to nurture them. You want to have conversations with them, ask them about their business, create that little bit of rapport, as much as you can do in a kind of message box. And then, of course, you got to pitch them, right? You got to pitch them, and whether that's pitch them for a product or service, or just pitch them for a call, pitch them for some kind of filling in a form like survey, whatever it is that you think is going to get them in, you got to then ask for the business, as we say. So this is how we like to do it, and we like to keep it very systematic. And so that all starts from the profile, right? On the left, you can see this is actually a very new client of ours who just signed up. You can see it looks very bland, right? And then on the right is one of our existing clients. So we like to take it from the left to the right, basically. You know, add some color in, add some branding, make sure we're talking about exactly what we do. Lower down, there's actually like a featured section. We like to activate that, and we can add lots of like rich media into a profile. So it's really good to take some time and actually build your profile, make it look, you know, professional.
Yeah, LinkedIn's a great platform for, you know, you got to brand yourself and you got to brand your company, right? Yeah. So if we were to search your profile right now, if you look at your profile, what are people going to see? What's your market share? You know, the clients out there that are looking for your type of business right now, what are they going to see when they find you? So like as Mark said, the very first thing you got to do is let's get the branding right. Let's make sure that the images are right. Let's make sure that, you know, you've got the right language and the right message that you're bringing across to the potential clients that you're scaling your business with. And that's what we do. Okay. So again, just to let you know that if you do bring us on and you want to hire us, we are available, and we can definitely optimize your profile and get it looking really good so that you can start generating, you know, lots and lots of revenue. How would you like to how would you like to triple X your business this year just from LinkedIn alone? And I would challenge you that we can probably get you there. But
yeah, if not 5x, let's go.
Or 5x, yeah. Even better.
The next thing we like to do is be very structured, and have we like to call these message flows. So it's just like a flow chart, like you might be used to. But all we're really doing here is like mapping out the conversations that are dripping out. Okay, and then when people do reply, maybe it's a yes or no question, maybe it's an open-ended question. You know, we've got replies for everything. So when we do this for a client, we'll be dripping some messages, but we'll have all of these kind of replies based on how our prospect is replying. And then our team actually operate those responses. So our team are like in our clients' inboxes every single day, working out, okay, is this a lead? No, they've asked a question. All right, we need to answer that. Have we got a response? Great, let's put that in. You know, all we're doing is really progressing all those conversations along, ultimately to get somebody to say, yes, I want a quote. Yes, I want a call or a proposal, or yes, I'll go to that event, or whatever it might be. And then we notify, you know, the client and so on. But the reason we're showing you this is it's really good to be structured. Otherwise, you can get fatigue. You know, if you do this manually by yourself and you sit on LinkedIn all day, you can get a lot of LinkedIn fatigue. So it's good to keep it structured. We don't have to think too much. You've got all your responses ready and you can push those out. And this can evolve, right? You might have people respond to you with a certain way and you weren't expecting that. But that means you can evolve this. You can evolve this kind of structure, and then you're ready for that coming in next time.
Yeah. The bottom line here, just if you don't mind, I keep
no, you're good.
The bottom line here, folks, is that you want to connect with people, right? You want to reach out, build relationships, and find other people out there that want to join your network and converse with you. And you're nurturing those conversations along into becoming business partners and clients and collaborative members of your team, and even hiring and recruiting. Because, you know, here we're in the Philippines, and you guys are a lot of you guys might own or be part of or working with recruiting firms and stuff. So there's no limit to what you can do with LinkedIn. Believe me, you can recruit for people for, you know, hiring CTOs and IT and HR. You can find other clients for your business. You can use LinkedIn to actually sell B2C. You know, Honda Philippines was one of my clients, and We sold so many cars, real estate. Imagine you want to target let's say you own a real estate company in the Philippines and you want to sell some properties. LinkedIn is where you want to be, not on Facebook. LinkedIn is where the money makers are, the folks that have the net worth, the real estate investors, the CEOs, the presidents, the folks with big money to invest in properties. So you can do just about anything you want with LinkedIn if you know exactly how to structure it and properly maneuver it into a cash generating machinery.
Absolutely. And also what we like to do is, again, keep very structured and organized. And we like to keep everything in spreadsheets, and you might use a certain CRM, and that's fine, but we like to keep it very structured like this. And we're keeping all of that information, because once you connect with somebody, like when I first connect with Vachini, I've immediately got access to her data. It's just how LinkedIn is structured. Email address and phone number. Some people do hide it, of course, but most of it is available. And so all we're doing is actually we pull that for our clients. But yeah, you actually have access to that. And it's good to keep all of that, because that can end up being a newsletter, or if you're going to do a calling campaign, you can call all of those people. And we'd actually like to have the whole kind of conversation in there. So our clients could just jump in straight to here and see the conversation, see which ones we're marking as hot leads and why.
Yeah. You can use that too, that data. You can use it, like, let's say you're an influencer, right? You can use that data to grow your followers on other platforms. Like you want to send out an email and have people follow your YouTube channel. Maybe you're growing your followers on YouTube, Facebook, Meta, other platforms, TikTok. We've seen it before just from LinkedIn alone. As you're growing your followers, you're using it to actually springboard all of your other platforms, and you're getting yourself out there even faster. So it's a great way to do it.
Absolutely. Which brings us on to the next kind of outreach method, which I'm sure you've all heard before and used before. But email marketing. It's tried and tested. It's been used for a long time, and it's still very, very effective. And one of the key parts is actually having the right data. So this is why we still operate this, because we have a huge database of consumers and businesses in Philippines. But it's such a great way, because it's very instant. You send your blast down and you are in people's inboxes very quickly. And it's just such a great way. And if you could segment your target market, it's perfect. You can tailor those messages based on maybe your past interactions, or maybe there's certain interests. But it's just so powerful. Lance, you've been doing this for years, right? Doing the email marketing.
Yeah, I started in the Philippines in 2011, and I've grown the company to becoming basically one of the largest data repositories in the Philippines, with more than 35 million records and segmented database lists. If like for example, as you guys probably know, Rolls-Royce came into the Philippines, Ferrari. So if people that are buying those cars are also buying these homes, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. I mean, you can. It's really interesting when you look at the way markets are segmented in demographic profiles. So, like, if you have a product, you have a business, and you're selling a very specific niche, you need to know how to dissect that market. Who is your buyer profile, and be able to send targeted emails to that that group of people. And that's what email marketing is so powerful for. I don't know if you guys are building your own network right now, or if you've got your own database that you've been building. If you're not doing that, you should be, okay? And LinkedIn will help you springboard that, build up that network, because you're going to be in market. But if you don't have, and you want to leverage resources, that's what LeadMaker is here for. And we can basically rent you our targeted list. I've got people that work for Rockwell Land, right? And they wanted to target people that were buying penthouses, or for Vista Land, for example. So two opposite poles of the spectrum there. Maybe the middle market. Different things that you can do. So definitely recommend that you get back with us if it's something that's interesting to you, and you want to reach out to thousands of people in an in-market network. Let us know, and we can schedule some time to meet and kind of dissect it and dive into it a little bit more in detail.
Yeah, definitely.
At the same time, I'm going to keep on moving here. You guys have all seen, and probably you've watched on your Facebook, ads pop up when you're starting to talk about buying a new TV. All of a sudden, boom! You look on Facebook and there's ads for TVs all of a sudden. This is hyper-focused, hypersensitive pay-per-click marketing. And one of the things that LeadMaker is really good at is knowing how to get your brand in the right profiles at the right time when people are ready to buy. How many of you are looking to scale your business right now? You want to find people that are in market, searching for and looking for your product right now. Pay-per-click advertising is definitely a powerful way to do it. Obviously, we don't have the time to get into the specifics on this call. We are happy to, schedule maybe a private demo with you, walk you through a consultation, and show you how we can really segment a market and help you get some bang for your buck. Obviously, advertising costs money. We take a small fee. It's very affordable. The rest goes into advertising. But if you know how to advertise, you know how to find the right people that are looking for your product right now, you can make a lot of money. And let me give you some stats here to back this up. Just on pay-per-click advertising alone, okay, 65% click on ads when they are considering a purchase. And this is cool. This just came out from Google recently. The average return on investment for a Google ad is 200%, meaning you spend 10,000 pesos on an ad, you'll get 20,000 pesos back. That's not bad, okay? That's from Google itself. And your reach capacity is probably more than 90% when you look at it. And here in the Philippines, I've been here for 17 years. I've been living here full time for 17 years, and I love this market. And that's, we brought Chini in. Chini's part of our team. We're excited to have her part of it. We're going to grow this out. We want to grow our business to help, lots of Filipino companies become billion-dollar earning businesses. I mean, there's no reason in the world why the Philippines can't become a massive global leader. And that's what we're here for, okay? We're here to help those businesses grow and expand and become bigger than they possibly could be. Just by looking at some of the numbers here, the Philippines has seen a substantial increase in its advertising expenditure. $1.1 billion, that's US dollars at about 50. You guys know the average exchange rate now, it's about 58 roughly by 2030. So that's quite expansive in terms of its PPC reach here in the Philippines. And then we're going to talk to you about how you get found. Mark mentioned it earlier when we first started. If somebody's searching for your product, let's say you own let's take Chini, for example. She owns an Anytime Fitness gym. And let's say you're in Bonifacio Global City and you're searching for a gym near you and you're on Fifth Avenue and you Google search that on your phone or you type it into Siri and all of a sudden pulls up a list of gyms in the area, right? So how is Google understanding that they're finding your gym to promote, to push it out to those consumers, right? How does that happen? It's not just magic. It's not just like some magical thing.
It's marketing magic.
Okay. But it takes, it's a strategy behind it. It's a very powerful strategy. How many of you would like to, whatever it is your product is, no matter what type of business you have, how would you like to become number 1, 2, or 3 in the market that people are searching for? Let's say in the entire Philippines. We can help you get there. We've done it before in multiple occasions, and we've done it even for our own company. We're doing it for Chini's Anytime Fitness right now in one of our Indonesia locations, and it's just exploding. She's become like number 1 out of all the gyms in Suntar, which is one of the province areas, cities in Indonesia. And now they're taking over the number 1 position for that. We can do that for your cosmetic surgery clinic. We've got a client over here that just became number 1 in all of Makati. So you think about the power in that, how much money's in that. If you become number 1, 2, or 3, we're going to show you what that means for your business. It's awesome. So you've got search engine optimization, which is basically taking your website and getting into the top rankings across all different other websites. So you're competing against everybody. Or you got your local search engine, which is like your restaurant. Let's say you've got a Mexican restaurant in Uptown, and you want to make sure that everybody finds you whenever they're searching for burritos, tacos, enchiladas, whatever, right? Margaritas. They want Mark loves margarita. I'm sure Chini loves her margarita too every once in a while. But we want you to get found, right? No matter what kind of business you have, we want you to be found. And then for those of you out there that are running YouTube channels, that are trying to get followers on YouTube, we're going to show you something really cool. We can explode your YouTube videos, get you thousands of views, boost up all of your followers. It's a great way to promote your business. And also there's kind of like a incredible advantage when you do YouTube and you promote it through cross-referencing through your website and your Google My Business page. It absolutely gives you like a 10x exposure on your SEO. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But here you can see, just for an example, for those of you, if you're searching for security agency lead generation, you're going to see our company pull up. We're one of the largest security agency marketing firms, not just in the Philippines but worldwide. We come up with lots of different searches, but you can see that in that search that we just did right there, we're number 4 here for a white label. If anybody knows what white label means, meaning we're the back end engine for running people's marketing systems like this. We provide the technology, we provide the manpower, the expertise, and then our partners. If you run a digital marketing agency and you want to partner with us and have us be the back end engine, then you can get your market share, right? You create your profit center off that. And here you can see right now, if you search for white label lead generation, Philippines, we're pulling up there number 2 worldwide, by the way. So your local search engine is just going to find your local area. So if you're in Makati, you're in Cebu, and you're searching for a hair salon or nail salon, you want to pull up number 1, 2, or 3. What does that mean? Boom. I mean, you want to be in pack, because that's where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck, meaning you're going to get the most people searching for you, finding you, and clicking on your profile. Maybe Mark, you want to say a word on this one, because I know we've done a lot and you've seen some massive growth with a lot of our clients from all over the world, right?
Yeah, exactly. The reason this works so well is because it's all location based. So when people do type whatever it is near me, obviously it's using GPS to find exactly where you are. And then you basically get a list of businesses. And you can see at the bottom there's like a button, more places or more businesses. And whatever your business is, it's likely it's going to be in there. But being in that top 3 is just so important. It's like that's where all the traffic goes. And when you do this on a cell phone, it actually has the button to call as well. And so on the back of this, you can actually see those stats. You can see like how many people called, how many people clicked for directions. So you get all of that statistics. And when we run this and get in that top 3, that's when we just see it all explode. And so as you can see here, we've actually been doing this. This is a very real example because this is Jeannie's business.
That's right.
Yeah, so this is one of my gyms in Indonesia. Because of some local changes in traffic, our numbers have been suffering. And so I brought this problem to Mark and Lance. And gym competition in Indonesia is tough. It's not like here in the Philippines where, top of mind in general is Anytime Fitness, right? There's only a few competitors in the market. In Indonesia, gym competition is tough. So when I Googled my own gym, mine wasn't the first to come up, which was really irritating to me. So I asked Mark and Lance to help me get my business up in the top 3 on search results. So we just started. We're about to do our 3rd month, right?
Yep.
So we're not even very far down the road. But look at the results. Right, the results themselves. Yeah.
So you can see here, after we launched just 2 months ago, literally we're up 114%. So she's got 45 calls of people looking for a gym. 45 calls came in just in 1 month. That's up 114% month over month, and plus 64% for people looking for directions. 130 people looking for the directions to get to a gym. So that's another way for you to get new clients from that. And then 18 website clicks, up 63%, and over 193 business profile interactions. So you can see it does the work. It makes it happen. And this right here means money on the table for you, because if you're not putting money into SEO and into Google My Business and kind of putting yourself on top of your competition. And that means your competitors are, right? So people are finding them. People are going to those businesses instead of going to yours. So it's not a lot of money. It's like a little, like an insurance policy, but you put that money toward your SEO every month, and man, it's going to come back to you 100-fold by putting that money into your SEO marketing budget. So this just gives some stats, just kind of look at the overall. Over 3,795 people viewed the profile since we started. So again, going very well. On our YouTube marketing, so YouTube, obviously here in the Philippines, it's amazing what I'm seeing is so many influencers are flying into the Philippines. I don't know if you guys watch YouTube or not, but like influencers are coming from all over the world because Philippines is like it's a haven. It's a haven for YouTubers. Why? Because Philippines is a great country. People are very friendly. They speak English. And you can really build a channel off the Philippine market. You can explode your channel. And getting followers on your channel means money in the bank. I'm telling you. I've seen some of our clients go from basically zero to hundreds of thousands of followers in a very short period of time, which means monetization. And YouTube pays you for that, by the way. So here's one of our clients right here that there's a before and after. And just to give you an idea, if you know how to YouTube properly SEO the keywords, meaning let's say this is a lighting company and they're doing architectural landscaping and lighting for hotels and big businesses and manufacturing plants and stuff like that. So they need very specific types of lighting. They have a very specific type of client. So that means the keyword, they're not searching for just anybody looking for a table lamp. They're looking for a very specific type of lighting fixture that only a company or an architectural firm would be looking for. So the concept is make sure that your SEO game plan is working the right keywords, okay? So make sure that the things that people are searching for are the right clients for your business. And that's what you're looking at right here. Just showing you a before and after photo, screenshot here, where they had only 177 views over 2 years on one of their YouTube channels. And they had a fairly poor SEO score of 25. You can see that there. And if I look to the next one, you can see that within literally 1 week, they went up to 1,510 views, 171 followers went up, and 100 out of 100 SEO score on Google. So what that means is now we've SEO'd that YouTube channel. So now all the proper people that are searching for those particular products, they're going to find them. I guarantee they're going to find them because they're going to come up number 1, 2, or 3, and that's going to boost their income tenfold. Okay, so are you doing the right things in your business to generate that type of income, those types of new clients? We've talked to you today about a lot of different things. We talked to you about LinkedIn, targeting the right types of businesses, or using for recruiting, or growing your followers. We talked about, organic, right? Inbound, people searching, trying to find somebody that sells your product. Are they finding you right now? And if they're not, why not? Let's dig into it. Let's find out. Let's schedule a meeting with us. Let us figure out what we can do to help you. That's what we're here for, okay? And then, how to grow your followers, how to become an influencer, use the power of social media and AI and all these things that are going on. I'm telling you, we have barely scratched the surface with you right now on this call today. So with that being said, I'm going to pass this back over to Chini. I want to thank you all for the time today. Chini, take us out of here.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thank you, Lance. Thank you everyone for coming. So there's questions about our pricing, and we're happy to share that with you. Please book a free appointment with us. The QR code is on the screen. I assure you, these prices are extremely friendly, as well as you will quickly ROI. And once you get you will be able to multiply the leads that are coming into your funnel. Once you convert them and turn them into sales, you will more than see the return on your investment. So rest assured, this is not prohibitive at all. It's amazing. It's really going to surprise you. How affordable this is. So if you have any more questions about any of our products, please feel free. We're very friendly. No commitment. It's free. And we love meeting other business people as well, learning about other businesses and how we can help. So please go ahead and book a meeting. Thank you, everyone, on behalf of Mark and Lance. Thank you, everybody. Please feel free to email us or book a meeting. Okay. Thanks,
Cool. Thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.